What if the woman in your bed is already halfway gone and you never saw it coming? She still kisses you goodnight, but something's off and your gut knows it. Most men don't get dumped when she leaves. They get dumped long before, when she starts hating them in silence. She detaches, and by the time you notice, she's already emotionally with someone else. This isn't about blaming her. It's about spotting the signs before you become invisible to her. Because once you understand how women behave when they secretly hate you, you stop getting blindsided, and you start walking like a man she can never ignore. This video isn't for the weak. It's for the man who wants to lead, not chase, to be chosen, not tolerated. And what you'll discover at the very end is the most dangerous behavior women use to leave you without ever saying a word. This is 6 things women do when they secretly hate you, and every second you stay in the dark is another moment she writes you out of her life. Let's break her patterns wide open before she breaks you. Her affection feels forced, but you blame yourself. It starts small. A kiss that feels like a favor, a hug that ends quicker than it used to. She still says, "I love you," but it lands flat, like a message she's sending to someone who isn't home anymore. And here's the trap. You notice it, but you don't trust yourself enough to call it out. When a woman secretly hates you, her affection turns mechanical. She'll still do things, kiss you, touch you, sleep with you, but there's no soul in it. It's not intimacy, it's obligation, and it's her way of emotionally ghosting you while still keeping you around. But here's the worst part. Instead of seeing her withdrawal for what it is, you start overthinking everything. Brother, that guilt isn't yours. It's a distraction from what's really happening. Because the moment you feel like you're begging for connection is the moment she's already halfway out the door. Women rarely walk away suddenly. They leave piece by piece, and the first piece they take is their warmth. But they'll keep giving you just enough scraps to keep you confused, until you're addicted to the version of her that no longer exists. Here's what no one tells you. When her touch feels cold, don't chase warmth. Observe the pattern. When her "I love you" feels empty, don't argue. Withdraw your energy. The strongest men don't react with panic. They respond with clarity. Because when her affection is fake, your silence speaks louder than your begging ever could. And it only gets colder from here. Because next, she won't just fake affection. She'll start avoiding your presence altogether, as if your existence annoys her. She pulls away, just close enough to watch you crumble. She doesn't slam the door. She doesn't ghost you overnight. She just starts fading, one slow breath at a time, fewer texts, delayed replies, less energy in her voice, but never fully gone. She stays just close enough to keep you hoping, just warm enough to keep you waiting. This isn't distance by accident, it's control by design. She's testing how little effort she can give while still owning your mind. And that's where men snap. Because your brain tells you if she didn't care, she'd leave. But no, brother. She stays to feed off your confusion, to feel wanted, without doing a damn thing to earn it. You become the emotional beggar, trying to fix things that aren't even broken because she won't tell you what's wrong. And that silence? It's a punishment wrapped in politeness. She's not unsure. She's done. But she wants you to end it, so she gets to play the victim. You do the walking, and she walks away clean. You think your patience is noble? She sees it as weakness. A woman never respects a man she can slowly destroy while he waits for her to love him back. And when she sees you're still clinging, that's when the weaponized silence becomes something worse. Now she starts rewriting the story. She doesn't just pull away. She starts poisoning the perception of you. Oh, she just needed space, right? Not like she was texting someone else while finding herself. How long did you keep playing therapist while she played you? Go ahead, drop your favorite excuse she gave before ghosting. She'll stop arguing because she's already replaced you. Ever seen a woman go from shouting at you to complete silence? It feels like peace, but it's not. See, when a woman stops fighting, she's not calming down. She's checking out. Arguments mean she still feels something. But indifference? That's the real goodbye. It means she's no longer invested enough to explain, defend, or even care. She used to cry when you didn't understand her. Now she just shrugs. She used to blow up your phone. Now it's do what you want. Now she's texting someone who doesn't need convincing. Most men misread this silence as progress. They think they finally fixed her emotions, but they didn't fix anything. She just outsourced the attention. And you were the last to know. You want her to talk again? You're too late. Because the silence isn't a pause. It's a replacement. And no, you're not the upgrade. But if you think that hurts, wait until you see what she does right before she walks for good and makes it look like it was your idea. Ever seen her sit across from you, smiling with her mouth, but silent with her eyes? Tell me in the comments, what was the moment you knew she hated you but didn't have the guts to say it? And if you've ever been in that room where her body stayed but her soul already walked out, hit that like button, because most men lie to themselves about it, but not you. Because the next thing she does, it's not cold, it's calculated, and if you miss it, you'll think she still loves you. She stops fighting because you're already dead to her. She used to argue, cry, slam doors. Now, she just shrugs. A woman doesn't go silent because she's healed. She goes silent when you're no longer worth the energy. When a woman stops fighting, she's already buried the version of you she loved. She's in the grieving phase, but you're not invited to the funeral. You'll mistake her coldness as maturity. You'll say, she's being reasonable now. No, she's emotionally withdrawn the last dollar. You're still trying to swipe, but the account is closed. Look back. She doesn't ask where you've been, doesn't check your tone. That's not love. That's apathy in a tight dress. A masculine man doesn't wait for her to grow cold. He reads the temperature early and exits before his soul becomes collateral damage. But here's the real betrayal. Even when she acts done, she'll still sleep next to you. Still text, I love you. Still pretend. And the next move? It's surgical. She fakes intimacy. She still kisses you, still moans your name like she means it. But it's not love. It's leverage. She's not pulling you close because she wants to rebuild. She's pulling you close so you don't leave before she's ready to discard you. Women know exactly how to make you second guess. One soft night. One, I miss you. And you convince yourself it's not over. But what she's really doing is keeping you emotionally invested while she prepares her exit strategy. You'll think, if she touches me like this, she must still care. No, she's touching the old version of you, the one she already mourned. This new version, she's just using him to avoid feeling guilty. She stops sleeping with you for weeks, then randomly shows up in lingeries. She cries in your arms, then scrolls Instagram all night. She gives just enough love to keep you locked in, while detaching piece by piece. A man with self-respect knows intimacy without consistency is emotional manipulation. You don't beg for the high, you walk before the crash. But if you think this is rock bottom, wait until you see what she does when she wants you to be the villain of her exit story. Be honest. Have you ever stayed with a woman just because her body still felt like home, even when her heart already moved out? If you've ever lied to yourself just to feel loved, hit the like button right now. Not because you're weak, but because you're finally done pretending you're not. And here's the final twist no man sees coming. When a woman truly hates you, she won't scream, she won't cry. She'll just start studying your silence. She'll act calm, cool, unbothered. But everything she does becomes strategic. She'll change her tone when others are around. She'll wear what you like, but never for you. She'll listen just long enough to use your own words against you later. This isn't peace, it's positioning. Politeness becomes her camouflage, and your comfort? It becomes her leverage. She's not making things better. She's making mental notes. Watch for this. When a woman starts agreeing too quickly, nodding while her eyes look past you, smiling with no warmth, she's not reconnecting. She's preparing her exit file. But here's what destroys most men. They confuse this soft behavior with second chances. They lower their guard, just in time for her to walk out with everything she planned to take. So, what do? You don't match her fake calm. You don't react to her kindness spikes. You stay grounded in truth. You watch her energy, not her words. And when you sense her clocking out silently, you exit with dignity, not desperation. Because the woman who hates you quietly is more dangerous than the one who yells. If she's doing these things, she's not confused. She's done. And the longer you stay, the more of yourself you lose. You weren't made to beg for basic respect or shrink to keep her peace. You were built to stand tall, walk away with power, and let her feel what she lost in silence. Because when you choose your dignity over her games, that's when she finally sees your worth. And by then, it's too late.